Bonsoir mon ami, je m'appelle Woody Michel, also known as Sleepy Celestial. Now let's get right into this. So guys, this is just going to be a quick updates for tonight and later on, basically covering what events that's going to be first. So I will be giving you guys the set schedule, how my channel is going to be running. I just got done with the reaction to the Olympics. You guys will also be getting the live reaction to the ceremony after this video, and then we will start covering day 1, day 2 together for the Olympics. So it's going to be the swimming first, then gymnastics, and then track and field will probably be in the middle of things. August 4th, if I'm not mistaken, starts track and field. So we're gonna find a way to start covering track a bit later on, but we will definitely cover other events that we may find interesting besides gymnastics as well as swimming. I want to talk about ahead of the opening ceremony. There were some other events that were already started since the 25th or the 23rd. So those were, I think, soccer, if I'm not mistaken. Rugby started super early ahead of the opening ceremony. So we're going to be covering these events of our choosing. So those are going to be like random events. Those are going to be count as the random times. Random times are basically events that we tend to not look at. We're just going to cover them for the sake of the Olympics. And then the actual events that we need to cover, such as swimming, as well as gymnastics. I was thinking of to see if I could add a like wrestling or so, but it all depends. But each time I'm going to cover an Olympic video is going to have the Paris 2024 logo next to it, indicating that this is the Paris Games reaction. So we're going to be doing a lot of things differently for upcoming forward. So we have 15 or 16 days to cover the games. So the last thing we're going to cover will be on the probably the 22nd of August. So that will take up a lot of the Olympics. But we're going to cover things back to back. We're going to make sure to do that because we have a lot to do. Because the venues and everything, volleyball, yeah, that's another thing. I want to cover volleyball, steeplechase, or the steeple, which indicates like horses. I really want to start looking at all the events names of the ones that I want to cover. So that's just a brief update right now. So when we come back, we're gonna cover what's actually gonna be mattered. So there's so many things that I want to cover for this upcoming Olympics, things that I wanted to do that are much differently. Like I said, we're gonna start bringing in people, especially on the track side when we reach it. Ask people to join and talk to them and see what they think, who's gonna make the podium. And that's another thing too. I will be making predictions probably later on of who I think might make the podiums depending on the events, but I'm probably gonna be doing that for track and field mostly. But Lord knows how that's gonna happen. So all I'm gonna need from you guys is like, subscribe, continue to subscribe to the channel. When I looked up on the analytics, I saw that there hasn't been that many people that have subscribed to my channel, but I encourage you guys, subscribe to the channel as we are embarking on an uncharted territory, because this is going to be my first time covering so much events, and I pray and I ask for you guys to guide my channel for this successful moment. So guys, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope that everything that we have covered up to now is gonna be in well rounding of that. We're going to be doing reactions to the different parts of the opening ceremony after this, and then we will start closing out with it with the swimming and all that stuff will be falling onto day 2 or part of day 2 and 1. I'm combining some of the days together so that way it saves me much time to cover certain events. So it's a lot of updates that's going to be happening for the Paris games, but I pray that, you know, in the long run we will get there and it will be successful. But until then, guys, we have a long way to go, and we're almost at 900 subscribers. So we need 50 or 40 more, 42 more subscribers to make it 900 subscribers. Hopefully the goal of the rest of the Olympics is to hit 1,000, and I know I'm gonna be able to push the envelope to reach my limit. And also, when the Olympics ends, we will start something brand new on the channel. On top of that, I will be returning back to my podcast, which will be in the fall. So there's so much to talk about. Like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, be safe, and au revoir.